The kingdom of Mbano was a sight to behold. Lush green fields stretched as far as the eye could see. A mighty river, the river Mbano, flowed through the heart of the kingdom. It brought life to the land. The people of Mbano were known for their vibrant culture and warm hospitality. They respected their king, Jibaro, a fair and just ruler. Among the people of Mbano lived a wise tortoise named Obi. Obi was known throughout the land for his cleverness. He had a solution for every problem. His shell was a tapestry of ancient stories. These stories held the wisdom of generations past. Obi was a respected advisor to King Jibaro. The king often sought Obi's counsel on matters of the kingdom. The tortoise's wisdom was as vast as the savannah. His counsel was always sought after. One day, a matter arose that tested even Obi's wisdom. Princess Adana was the pride of Mbano. Her beauty was as radiant as the morning sun. Her intelligence was as sharp as a hawk's gaze. Adana was known for her grace and compassion. She had inherited her father's sense of justice. The princess had come of age. It was time for her to marry. King Jibaro announced a grand celebration. Suitors from far and wide were invited to the kingdom. They came to seek Adana's hand in marriage. The king was overwhelmed with the number of suitors. He turned to his trusted advisor, Obi.
Obi, my friend, how are we to choose a husband worthy of my daughter?
Obi listened intently, his wise eyes twinkling. He knew this was no easy task. A princess like Adana deserved a husband who possessed not just strength, but also wisdom, compassion, and courage. Obi stroked his chin thoughtfully.
Your Majesty, a true leader is not merely strong, but also wise, compassionate, and quick-witted. We need a series of challenges.
The king listened intently. Obi's plan began to take shape.
We shall test the suitors, not just their physical prowess, but their minds and hearts as well.
He proposed a series of challenges, each designed to test a different aspect of a suitor's character. The king, impressed by Obi's wisdom, readily agreed. A proclamation was sent throughout the kingdom. The suitors, eager to prove their worth, accepted the challenge. The first challenge was a test of strength. Suitors had to move a giant boulder. Many strong men strained and toiled. Some failed to budge the heavy stone. Next came a test of wit. Obi designed riddles that challenged the suitors' minds. Some riddles were solved, others left the suitors baffled and confused. Day after day, the challenges continued. With each trial, the number of suitors dwindled. Only the most worthy remained. They had proven their strength, intelligence, and resourcefulness. The final challenge arrived. Only 2 suitors remained. They stood before the king and Princess Adana. The air crackled with anticipation.
The river Mbano is the lifeblood of our kingdom. But this year, the rains have been scarce. The river runs low. How will you, as future king, ensure the prosperity of our people and the flow of our beloved river?
The first suitor, a strong and boastful warrior, stepped forward.
I will build a dam so high and mighty it will hold back the waters and irrigate the land.
The crowd murmured in appreciation. This seemed like a good solution. The second suitor, a quiet but thoughtful man named Adebayo, approached the dried riverbed. He knelt and examined the parched earth. Adebayo then stood and addressed the crowd.
A dam might seem like the solution, but we must understand why the river runs dry. We must plant trees. We must conserve water. We must work with the land, not against it.
Princess Adana listened intently. She saw the wisdom in Adebayo's words. He understood that true leadership meant not just giving orders, but understanding the delicate balance of nature and the needs of the people. The crowd was silent as they awaited Princess Adana's decision. She had listened carefully to both suitors. She had seen their strengths and weaknesses. Finally, she stood before them. Her eyes sparkled with wisdom.
Adebayo, you understand that a true leader does not force his will upon the world. A true leader listens to the whispers of the wind and the cries of the earth.
Adebayo, humbled and honored, bowed before his future wife. He was a man of the people, chosen not for his strength, but for his wisdom and compassion. The kingdom erupted in joyous celebration. The drums pounded, their rhythm echoing the heartbeat of the land. People danced with joy. Princess Adana had chosen her king. A grand feast was held in the palace courtyard. The aroma of roasted meats, spicy stews and sweet plantains filled the air. Laughter and music filled the night.
To Princess Adana and her chosen king, Adebayo, may their reign be long and prosperous.
Obi, the wise tortoise, watched the celebration with a knowing smile. His plan had worked. He had helped to ensure that the future of Mbano was in good hands. The challenges had served their purpose. They had revealed the true character of the suitors. They had shown that wisdom, compassion, and quick thinking were just as important as physical strength. Obi knew that a good leader needed more than just brute force. A good leader needed to be wise, compassionate, and able to make decisions that benefited all. And so, Adebayo became the king of Mbano, with Adana by his side. They ruled with wisdom and compassion. They remembered the lessons learned from the tortoise's challenges. The story of their courtship became a legend in Mbano. It was passed down through generations. The tale served as a reminder that true leadership lay not just in strength, but in wisdom, justice, and a deep love for the land and its people. Obi, the wise tortoise, continued to advise the king and queen. He ensured that fairness and wisdom prevailed in the kingdom. The people of Mbano prospered under their rule. They lived in peace and harmony, their hearts filled with gratitude for their wise leaders and the clever tortoise who had helped to bring them together.